Inside America's most dangerous prisons. After the iron doors close, a different world begins. A world where guards don't control everything. Instead, the power is in the hands of gangs. These aren't just prisoners. They run a drug empire, murders, extortion, and even street gangs from inside prison. Some prison gangs are so dangerous that even the FBI considers them high-level criminal organizations. Today, we will enter into the dark world of America's most dangerous prison gangs.
In the 1950s and 60s, the American prison system began to fill up quickly. Thousands of violent criminals were locked up in the same place. But to survive inside prison, people needed protection. That's where prison gangs were born. At first, they were small groups, but over time, they became organized criminal empires. They had their own rules, their own symbols, their own language. And the most terrifying thing, many gangs controlled outside crime operations from inside prison.
The name of the most dangerous prison gang in America is Aryan Brotherhood. This gang was formed in a California prison in the 1960s. It was initially a protection group for white inmates, but very quickly it turned into a murder machine. Although their number of members is relatively small, they are associated with a large number of prison murders. To join the gang, new members had to go through violent initiation, sometimes stabbing, sometimes murder. They had Nazi symbols on their bodies, swastika tattoos, and coded markings. The FBI said the Aryan Brotherhood also conducted contract killings from inside prison.
Another terrible name for California prisons is the Mexican Mafia. In Spanish, they are called La M. This gang was not limited to prisons. They controlled many street gangs in Los Angeles. If someone broke their rules, then their death order was given from within the prison. Sometimes a short note, a coded message, or a phone call was enough for a murder order. Former investigators believe that some prison gangs even ran multi-million-dollar drug businesses from within the prison.
Not all prison gangs were formed just for race or money. Some gangs were also formed with political ideology. In 1966, the Black Guerrilla family was formed in San Quentin prison. It was founded by an inmate named George Jackson. The organization followed a military structure, and its members had to follow strict discipline. But over time, the organization became involved in violent crime and drug trafficking. Prison officials believed that the cells were capable of organizing prison riots.
Other deadly gangs emerged in the Texas prison system. The most notorious of these were the Texas Syndicate and the Barrio Azteca. These gangs had connections to Mexican cartels. They operated border-crossing drug trafficking, sometimes from inside prison, sometimes through members on the outside. According to law enforcement reports, some gangs were also involved in execution-style killings. Many witnesses mysteriously disappeared later.
One of the most notorious gangs in the world is MS-13. Although it started in Los Angeles, it later became an international criminal network. MS-13 is known for its brutality. machete attacks, public executions, extreme violence. But investigators say the prison system helped them become more organized. Inside prison, members found new recruits, formed new alliances, and planned crime operations.
The world of prison gangs is more dangerous than most people imagine. A wrong word, a wrong respect, or a wrong alliance can be the cause of death. Many prisons have separate areas according to gangs. There are rules about who can sit where, who to talk to, what to eat, everything. New inmates are often forced to join gangs because survival becomes difficult if they are alone. Even today, there are many active prison gangs in America. Even though the government has spent billions of dollars, this underground system has not been completely stopped. Because prison gangs are not just crime, it is a war of power, fear, survival, and control. Behind the iron door, that dark empire still continues. A world where there is no freedom, but violence is still alive.
Do you think, is it possible to stop prison gangs completely? Or, in the darkness of prison, will new criminal empires always be born? If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more true crime and dark history stories.